Hello, this is Team Streaming Activity and we're back at the Governor's Command Center. And yeah, last time we finished our negotiations with Governor Medineh regarding problems on his planet and labor reinforcements we need on our ship to continue, but there are still some people we want to talk here, specifically Tech Priest Quartz-Krame. I think that's how it's spelled. The painfully thin Tech Priest turns sharply towards you. A sudden movement makes his chromed augmentics briefly clang. His grey eyes set under furrowed brows almost blend into the pale skin of his face, and he leaves you with a heavy, dour stare. Identification: Unit Logis Quartz-Krame. It sounds weird. Official trade representative of the Explorator Cognizance Fleet. The unit supervises supply routes in the Ricard system, ensures the security of combat arsenal, performs commercial transactions, and secures mutually beneficial contracts. When the Tech Priest notices Pascal, his eyes widen. His Vox unit immediately lets out a string of screeching binaric, a tortuously long triad in which the volume rises and falls seemingly at random. When it is finally over, the Omnissiah's servant bows his head in deference. Unit Quartz-Krame. Oh god, that sounds so weird. Requests permission to transfer information. The rogue trader possesses a supreme degree of power, the potential to influence current leadership, the ability to restore order in the Ricard system. Skull, what was that? A detailed complaint. I recommend you consider Unit Quartz-Krame's request to transfer information. Permission to transfer information granted. What do you wish to tell me? The Tech Priest says sharply and curtly. Haphazard and careless decisions on the part of Ricard Minoris governor has led to unacceptable consequences. Communications with the Adeptus Mechanicus Sanctum has been lost. Troops must be sent to hallowed Electrodynamic Cenobium without delay. Restoring communications with the Electro Priests and ensuring the Sanctum's security are our top priorities. You are the head of a rogue trader dynasty. Your position enables you to exert influence. The Tech Priest pauses for a moment and pressure on the subjects of the Imperium. Unit Quartz-Krame requests assistance. The actions of Governor Faisal Ricardi ab Medineh af Coronis must be influenced. Demand the troops be sent to the holy monastery of the Adeptus Mechanicus. I observed this world's authority lacks diligence in the performance of their duties. The statement is true. United in their denunciation and brimming with righteous criticism, the pair in red exchange knowing nods. I'll discuss this with the governor. Unit Quartz-Krame is grateful. The rogue trader is highly likely to successfully influence the future actions of the local authorities. You are an explorator, aren't you? What are you doing here? Retrieving archived data. Over 70 Terran years ago, the governor of Ricard Minoris and authorized representatives of the Explorator Cognizance Fleet made an agreement. Its goals was mutual benefit through cooperation. Unit Logis Quartz-Krame is the fleet's appointed trade agent. The unit is responsible for maintenance of the arsenal and the combat machinery. Blessed are the armorers, for there can be no Imperium without them. Blessed are the valiant warriors, for there is no end to darkness without them. The Omnissiah's servants exchange short binaric mantras filled with intimidating solemnity. How can solemnity be intimidating? Interesting. What is the cogitator fleet doing in Ricard's system? The Cognizance fleet presence in the Ricard system is negligible. Its research activities in the system have been concluded. A limited presence is maintained for the purpose of logistical support, fulfillment of vows to maintain the Omnissiah's creations, spiritual oversight. Do you know anything about the tech priest Abel Hanuman? Unit Quartz-Krame has had no previous communication with Unit Abel Hanuman. The memory sector contains other data related to this query. Various resources and data storage devices of interest has been extracted by the standing army of Ricard Minoris for preservation purposes. The command center currently hosts a cogitator that was used by Unit Abel Hanuman. Appeal to the cogitator's spirit for further information. So, let's ask him about the arsenal. Show me your arsenal. I accept the commercial transaction. Yes, I know how the profit factor works. Now is the time we can trade. So, whenever wearer kills a target with an exploit using single shot or deadly shot, the nearest enemy immediately gains one exploit. So, this helmet is either good for Pascal or Redira. We are gonna take it. That's good. We will need extra multi-keys. Then we will start trading. We have quite a lot of let's call it unnecessary gibberish. Oh, not unnecessary gibberish, just a lot of shit in our inventory that we need to get rid of. So we can trade away safely. We can get rid of the holy gifts. Yeah, 3 of them. And that already increased our reputation to 1, so let's see what else do they have. This modified bolter has a better rate of fire. Has worse damage than what Argenta currently has. I'm not sure about the range and ammunition. And I think armor penetration is the same. We'll get it and see what we can do with it. This is a bolter pistol. It has less ammo. It only has 4. Really? It only has 4 shots. Worse range, but the same rate of fire. About the same amount of damage as modified bolter. We want a psychic body glove. Yes. We will give this to Idira. Sorry. Stabilizing bracers, those will go for Argenta, for her run and gun ability. We want the frags. Oh, we took that as well. Oh, never mind. That's just fine. Where are my frags? Here are my frags. And then we want this plasma pistol, so we need only 500 more to improve our reputation with the Cognizance fleet. Let's see. Oh, we have... No, I don't want to give them heretical trophies. Those will go to other guys we will trade with a bit later. Now, what we do want to do... No, we have one more excess holy gift. Let's give it. And now... Yes, we can get all the medkits. We will need them, and plasma pistol. So, Pascal is finally armored. No, not armored, armed correctly. And there are other things we want to get from them. What do we need? We need 1,000 extra thingies. We can give up all this armor. We won't need it. Plus 2 weapon slots. We're at 800. Miscellaneous was just 50, right? Yeah, but we have quite a lot of miscellaneous stuff. There. Now we're at 3rd level of reputation. So first aid manual. We can get it. It will mostly rot in our inventory, but you know. Gas grenades might be interesting to use though. But this. We want metronome. This could be useful to either Argenta, because we usually make her move, or our tank, meaning Abelard. Because plus 10 to all their characteristics is just So, what do we need? We need, not that many points. Only 1,000. Oh, 1,500. So, let us see about acquiring those. I don't want to give him the heretic trophies, though. But we can give up the Mechanicus trophies. That's 400. Then we have more. It seems that we do not. And then ship components. I think we had more. Yes, we do. So, we're already at 1,000. 500 more won't be that hard to give because we have excess armor. And range weapons. There we go. With this trade done, I'm not sure. Well, we can pick up the modified lasgun for now. And metronome will most likely go to Abelard. Because he usually moves around quite a lot. But we can't yet get the heavy armor, the Kermite Stormtrooper Carapace. We will be able to get it later. So yeah, that is all the equipment we could gain. Now let's equip our party. So for Idira, she will get the Psychic Body Glove. Yes. Did it give her extra... So it was extra dodge, right? Base armor property. If wearer's willpower is more than 40. And she has 2 psi ratings, so wait. It seems that this is not working. Because... yeah, it should have improved her armor percentile by what? By 6, so her armor should be 31%, instead it's still 25. What? So we take this out. Okay. That's the parry one. Where is the Psychic Body Glove? Oh no, it's dodge rating. Yeah, it's dodge, not armor. Yeah, that's correct. We get 76% dodge. Yeah, that's fine. Her willpower will grow and her psi rating will improve as well, so this is pretty neat. We'll leave this on her. So, regarding this one, what do we have currently? Okay, we could get this Fencing Body Glove. Plus 10 dodge against melee attacks, plus 10 parry. Not that we have that many melee attacks, but still. Might come in handy. And what do you have? Ooh, and we can finally give you a 25% body glove. There. Fully armed and armored. Yeah, and about that modified lasgun. Is it better? Not really. Well, it has more ammunition, better range, and better rate of fire. Yeah, no, lasgun. But lasgun is... we could use this as our long-range option here. Yeah, for now, until we get a decent sniper rifle that we don't give to Idira. Then we need to give Pascal his plasma pistol, finally. He was in need of that plasma pistol for a long while. Now, everybody's armed and armored. Can we get anything from Governor? Yes. Greetings again, your ladyship. The tech priest Quartz-Krame claims you have not been doing enough to ensure safety of the Adeptus Mechanicus monastery. With heavy sigh, the governor verily covers his face with his hand. Of course he does. That tech priest is very insistent. I ordered a squad to be dispatched to the Holy Cenobium of the Adeptus Mechanicus. They haven't been heard from yet. I'm afraid this is all I can do under the present circumstances. I don't have a single soldier to spare here in the capital. Oh, fair enough. We won't get anything more out of him, but... there's the cogitator. This cogitator looks a lot older and more worn than the other one next to it. However, it has evidently been well cared for. Numerous parts have been replaced, not a single key is jammed, and fresh seals with prayers to the Omnissiah adorn its surface. One of the side panels have been removed. Bundles of gold-notched cables run from inside to a small data crypt that was connected only a short while ago. The screen reads, awaiting access code. Well, we do have our tech priest, so it's gonna be easy. You have bypassed the security layer. The cogitator is ready to reveal its secrets. Pascal leans forward and runs his fingers over the keys. The cogitator screen blinks and responds with strings of unknown characters. I appeal to the machine spirit to open Logis Abel's personal archive as well. It has accepted my request. Let's check out Logis private archive. Results from Logis Abel's data trans. I cannot see the secret design, but I can sense it. Shackled in stasis, the minds of the initiated are slumbering in the neural harness of their vows. I am registering an impulse of change. I surmise the potential influence of the stasis of the secret design. There came a time when the spiral was turned into a circle, but the cycle can be discontinued. The revelation granted by the Omnissiah to Logis Abel in the course of his data meditation has been recorded verbatim. Logis Abel is seeking an audience with the Venerable Da Impulse 6, who may assist in interpreting the revelation. A request has been sent to the Governor's Palace for shuttle flight to the Electrodynamic Cenobium. A message has also been sent to Furbindus system. The cycle can be discontinued. I recognize the words. The voice from the box is soft and pensive, barely audible over the static noise. I believe I know the intended recipient of the message in the Furbindus system. It was me. Omnissiah, grant me the wisdom to fathom this mystery. Okay, a sacred computation 782-5-M. Upon Logis Abel's orders, the archives of every augur station on Ricard Minoris and the two primary satellites of Ricard Minoris star have been queried. Said satellites are named Magos Marof and Zafire. The Keen, after two great champions of faith, whose external cogitators were placed inside the satellite's cores after their shells perished. The purpose of the sacred computation requested by the Logis is to uncover the external influence behind the ongoing insurgency. Computation result positive. Multiple instances of interference and malfunction detected, suggesting that the ship moved across the system deliberately blinded the sacred augur's eyes. The first of these ships is thought to have arrived 2 Ricard Minoris cycles ago, early in the winter. The most recent one arrived a month ago. Logis Abel's conclusion. The insurrection on the planet had been long in the making, with the participation of external actors. It is alleged that 2 cycles ago, Aurora arrived in the Ricard system, the rumored unholy prophet of the insurgents. The subsequent ship movement can be attributed to weapon deliveries. But what is the nature of their activity near Ricadi Philia? Governor Medineh's attention must be drawn to the final entry cuts off abruptly. So we know that the Chaos Worshippers have arrived in the system clearly quite a while ago. Interesting. And, well, we already know what happened in Ricadi Philia. They recovered something there. Something dangerous. So, let's see about recent observations. The satellite Magos Marof reports that the ship has translated into the system. Its signature is consistent with the records of flagship of rogue trader dynasty, House 1 Valencius. So that's us arriving. The satellite Zafireh the Keen reports that the ship drifting nearby has hurriedly sped away. The ship has sent an encrypted Vox transmission to the insurgent-controlled areas of the surface of Ricard Minoris. Another transmission was directed to planetoid Ricardi Filia. Both transmissions were assigned Brother Twilight. Their contents could not be decrypted. So, Brother Twilight, meaning, what was his name? Our Master of Whispers, previous Master of Whispers, Conrad Voidware, yes. Got on a ship that was drifting nearby. Yeah, got out. And then sent a message to both Ricard Minoris and Ricardi Filia. So they were warned about our arrival. So that's how they knew. Okay, to be investigated. The entity contains planet-side coordinates marked as Heavy Auger Station Jamming. Possibly a hidden insurgent base? And that is that. We have gotten everything from here, and we've talked with everybody. So it's high time we return to our ship. No, not to the upper way. Let's return to the voidship. We have gotten everything we possibly could from the upper way, and fought through everything. Yes, so we have quite a lot of profit factor. So firstly, I would like to do a bit of trading with Thunderfang. Yeah, so noise suppression helmet. When the wearer kills an enemy in 1 cell radius with a shot, they gain +1 resolve until the end of combat. I don't know if that will happen that often, but yeah, good to have it. Other than that, we can trade with them some heretical troop. Oh, no. God, this bug. Yeah, Now I can only mark everything that's in this lower line because of a bug in this game. Not the first time I run into it. I hate it. Oh, God, it's annoying. So, we can give them armor and weaponry. Some more weaponry. Yes, I am currently supplying pirates. Ain't that fun? More armor. So we need 2000 reputation with them before they will give us anything. But there are more heretical trophies we can give. And we're almost good. There, 100 more. It means 1 more weapons shipment. There. And now we can... That's a greatsword. It's a primitive greatsword, but I think this one will be good for Abelard. Using charge ability costs 1 AP less. Yeah, as again, good for the tank. And War World Origin chestplate, where has no cover. I think this will go for Abelard as well. Right, we're equipping Abelard quite heavily. Now, let's check our inventory. And equip the Abelard. So, this axe. It has better armor penetration, but worse damage upper scale, plus no extra parry. Yeah, I will give Abelard the sword. Then, he has flak armor, but we currently have better armor. Yes, War World Origin flak armor is better because of extra armor when Abelard is not in cover, and extra parry. That looks nice. And now, yes, so his charge costs less, so he can do more, because he's always charging. And where is this? Yeah, metronome, if he uses up all his movement. I don't know. This might be better served for other characters. I feel like I will give this to Pascal for now. He tends to move around quite a lot, not reaching the opposition, but yeah. Then we want to give Argenta, yes, the stabilizing braces. A target's range attack hits an enemy, the wearer gains +5 bonus to for next range attack is the same enemy. Yeah, no. This might actually... No, but you have stabilizing ones. What do you have? Oh, you have tech ones. Yeah, I'm not really sure whom to give these to now. But we want to give a helmet to Idira. Not resolve 1. Yes, analyst's helm. This one will help her quite a lot. Now I think we have given everybody... Yeah, everything that is useful for us at the moment. That's it. We can head to, actually, yes, rumor site. Because we have heard rumors about unidentified void ship. According to satellites, one of the unidentified void ships circling the nearby star has landed on a large uninhabited world in the system. The only large uninhabited world in the system that we haven't been to yet is Majoris, yes. We have not scanned it just yet, so let's see. What can we find there? And there we are. What's this? What's this? Unidentified void ship. Huh? Yeah, encyclopedia. Augurs notice a large object among the lifeless rocks covering the planet. A void ship whose signature and origin are impossible to identify from orbit. It is resting on the edge of a deep ravine. Hull of the identified vessel is severely damaged. Rocks around it shattered by the force of a gigantic machine's crash landing. The augurs haven't detected any vital signs aboard or near the vessel. So, Lord Zenus, 100%, send squad to the planet to explore the void ship. The landing party reports via Vox as soon as they touch down. The colossal void ship before them is covered with spikes. It resembles a morbid beast sculpted from the darkness itself, menacingly hanging over the ravine. An experienced veteran accurately determines the origin of the unholy vessel. It belongs to a Xenos race called Drukhari. Ready to collapse at any moment, the void ship emits a long, woeful creak, as if promising to drag along into abyss below anyone who dares to disturb its slumber. So Abelard suggests finding out what the Xenos were doing in Ricard's system. Idira tells all kind of voices here screaming. Okay, recalling people. Argenta eagerly says, Orders to collect valuables. Yeah, let's follow Abelard's suggestion. Abelard suggests finding out what the Xenos were doing in Ricard's system. Taking heed of the Seneschal's recommendation, the rogue trader orders to send more people to the planet. After 2 watches and hard labor, the workers managed to stabilize the Drukhari void ship. The soldiers who entered the vessel were met with lifeless bodies of Xenos who had died when the void ship crashed. The void ship itself, following its abominable nature, came to life, immediately craving to sate its wicked appetite for human death. The vessel's systems have reacted to the intruders, and senselessly cruel, deadly traps have been activated on all decks. But our agility test succeeded thanks to Argenta. Monstrous contraptions designed to mimic, rip apart, and incinerate their victims took the soldiers by surprise, but were neutralized before the squad suffered significant losses. The soldiers found several curious pieces of xenotech on the sinister void ship, but no data that could shed some light on why it came to Ricard's system. So, assortment of Drukhari barb needles, Drukhari shatter shard, and piercing splinter cannon. Not that anyone can use it, but it's a heavy weapon. At least it seems like it. Good. Anything else here? No, we're done with this. But, then again, I think this is a bug. The rumours, unidentified voidship have not disappeared, so... It's a weird thing there. We have definitely done so. So, now, let's head back to Ricard Manaris. We still have unfinished business there. We have not found the Inquisition's agent on the planet. We know where he is, though. And we know that he is at Electrodynamic Cenobium. Oh, and we have leveled up. Good. Our party can drop down on the planet to deal with this. And we have removed all our injuries, so Idira now again is at full strength. Which is what we really want. Now, regarding this, I hate it when game automatically reshuffles my people. So I want Argenta here so she can get at the enemies and Idira can stay here. Argenta needs to be here. Yeah, it's good that they added the formation button back to the menu. Otherwise we had to get to formations from here, which was unwieldy. So, level up. So, available talents. Let us see. Iron Discipline. Undaunted. So what do we have here? When they have yeah, I remember that one. Move target of gains. No, we don't need extra movement ourselves, I don't think. Watch yourself. Targets move gain. That might be good, but I'm not sure. Ooh, this might be good for pushing our momentum up, so we can use more of our heroic abilities more often. What's here? Officer's abilities gain. Weapons skill, no. Armor of contempt. Or talent, they grant temporary wounds. The allies' armor is increased. This could be good. Armor of contempt. Use officer archetype ability 2 times in 1 turn. No. Leader's assault. Whenever officer makes an attack, they gain. We don't do that many attacks. This would be good stacking fellowship. We don't do it as much. Officer's next attack will cost. So a heroism together with leader's assault would work, because next attack, whenever the heroic action is activated, officer's next attack costs nothing, and leader's assault we would gain extra fellowship. So that would go hand in hand. Yeah, I don't want that one. Iron Discipline. Allies affected by the officer's ability gain bonus to all resistance tests. Physical encouragement. No. So targets an ally with the action. The ally resolves increased by +1. Stacks and prolonged until the no. So extra wounds, that's pretty neat, but that stacks with our willpower. Yes. Focus. Perception and ballistics skill. Blood of the Martyrs. Temporary. Whenever ally uses her attack, they gain Officer's resolve is increased by +3. Huh. And here... Oh, it's a common talent, so we won't get any more talents regarding our class. So... I think inspiring speech is what we want. Because we won't get leader assault or heroism. So inspiring speech is what I want here. And here we can go with the Lore Imperium, because we are Persuasion and Law Monkey in this case. Now, regarding Pascal, there are quite a few things I want to do to him. Well, with him. So, this is level 13 upgrade. We are going for Tides of Excellence. Whenever the operative triggers an exploit on an enemy, the operative gains +1 damage and +2% armor penetration until the end of combat. Now this is gonna be great. We can up his... yeah, ballistic skill. His intelligence has been up. Now we go for ballistic skill. Because he's gonna be our range destroyer. Regarding Abelard, though... Abelard should have... so I think we already gave him invigorating... No, we gave him... get into cover, right? Yes, so now it's time for invigorating hatred. Where is it? No, that's not invigor... There we go. So, when the warrior ends their turn near an enemy affected by the sworn enemy ability, the warrior gains extra toughness. Temporary wounds. So how many? Ooh, 8 temporary wounds. That's quite nice. So he buffs himself so he can take more damage from the opponent. And then I want to up his Medicare. As for our dear friend Idira, at level 13, we want to give her passive learning. Yes. On the first turn in combat, the operative randomly distributes the same number of exploits as when using Analyze Enemies among all enemies' intelligence cell radius around the operative. At the start of each of the operative's subsequent turns, they distribute half as many exploits among all enemies in a 2-cell radius around the operative. This is rather nice. More exploits, more better. And then we can up her perception. She needs it. As for Argenta, so no, I don't care about cover, combat, Medicaid, don't care about that as well. She gets damaged, so, and ignores deflection when no. Against enemy attack, they gain guaranteed critical hit. No, muzzle velocity. This would be interesting. This as well. Fortress, Swift... Oh no, we want Swift Slaughter. Yep. Swift Slaughter is what we want. And as for her common talent, she's already bolt weapon expert because she is gonna use a lot of bolt weapons. I will give her It Will Not Die now. She needs extra hit points. Then, regarding Cassia, we go down here and let's see. We have Unnatural Allure, Strange Vitality, Perilous Ways, Mastery of Time. I think it's time for the Blood Augury. Additional damage from warp damage. This bonus damage stacks for each hit. Good. We're gonna take Blood Augury now for extra damage. And in this case, she's done with Law Warp. Let's make her our Coercion friend. There. And that's it. Our party's ready to advance.
Quiet.
What does the warden say? Yes. Glory to the one Valence's dynasty, so they will cover the landing area. Judging by the dead people's equipment, they were the same wardens the governor sent to the monastery's aid. And they've already been killed. Judging by the fact that the pieces are molten at the edge, the statue was destroyed with fire from multi-laser turret of the type that is mounted on landing force shuttle. So they closed down the access route to the temple that, well, normal people could use without flying in.
Nothing matters more.
Yes, thank you, Abelard. More frag grenades and more medical equipment. Good. Yeah. So after this episode, I think I will turn up the difficulty of the combat. Otherwise, we are slaughtering our enemies way too easily. At least currently. So, Law Imperium. Lay people unworthy of entering the hallowed Cenobium humbly said their prayers next to this altar. Next to this computational altar. Yay, computational altars. And here we go.
Marching on.
Indeed we are. What else is here? Nothing to view. Yes,
the light of terror
lightning.
shines for us.
This is basically a temple to electricity. Let's open the gate.
Blessed be the road that we take.
We are in. Oh, bodies, of course. The heretics were killed swiftly and ruthlessly. They never had time to reach for their weapons. Okie dokie. This mercifully quick electric shock was not what killed the cultist. His face is contorted in pain as if he was tortured. And what is this? Darkness lurks beyond the bright flashes. No, two darknesses. One streaked with red, with clanking shackles and false preachings. The other, a bilious yellow, the tang of roiling blood, the screams of pain. The colors of this place are flecked with sparks of pain, bright scarlets, blackish crimsons, deadly greys, a kaleidoscope of despair and madness. Ain't that fun?
Full of colors I have never seen before.
So you note that the wire junctions are often marked with the symbols of key that appears to connect two lines. Interesting.
If such is the Emperor's will.
Another body. There are no wounds on the heretic's body, but his face is contorted in terror, and his eyes are bloodshot from ruptured vessels. And here's a door.
I'm not satisfied with that answer. I will repeat my question again. The last Electro priest you killed, where did you find him? Burn in the fire of dawn, servant of the corpse! And another one meets the limit of his utility. The last of them.
The tall, dark-haired man sizes you up with a quick glance. A supernatural chill is making the air around him crackle softly. The expansive fabric of his jacket is stitched with a golden thread and marked by several reddish-brown stains. A forced sword and a vox hang from his belt as the emblem of the Holy Inquisition glinters on his chest. Seneschal, isn't this the chap we were supposed to find for Lord Inquisitor?
I dare say it is, Lord Captain. Now, if it were possible for the gentleman to properly introduce himself and dispel our doubts.
Oh, at least there's voice acting now.
Seneschal? Lord Captain? Do I have the pleasure of speaking to a rogue trader? Allow me to introduce myself. Interrogator Heinrix van Calox of the Imperial Inquisition's esteemed Ordo Xenos. I must confess, I'm perplexed to meet someone of your standing in a place like this.
I am here to collect you. I am under orders from Lord Inquisitor to offer any assistance you may require, after which I am to provide you safe passage to footfall aboard my ship.
Then the timing of our meeting is fortuitous. I am requisitioning you and your retinue for my task.
Requisitioning? Young man, your choice of words is unseemly to the point of insult. You're addressing a rogue trader.
I don't imagine you'll be any happier if I say taking into inquisitorial custody.
To aid his faithful servant in the fight against corruption is the solemn duty of all whose actions affect millions of the Imperium's subjects. Let your example guide those who will carry the Emperor's light across 1,000 stars.
You are familiar with the works of Inquisitor Alistar the Redeemer. Not every acolyte can say the same, let alone people less initiated. Please forgive my lapse in manners, Lady Navigator Orselio. It is a great honor. I came to Rycat Minoris on a mission, which a rebellion prevented me from fulfilling. The governor is convinced that malcontents from among the rabble were the instigators, but I immediately suspected a more sinister presence at the root of the mutiny. My visit to the monastery and a few unhurried conversations with some of the rebels confirmed my suspicions. Someone by the name of Aurora is leading the rebellion. Data indicates that the head of the cultists is here right now, in the sanctum of the ancient reactor. Given the prophecy of the final dawn, and the special efforts made by the enemies of humanity to seize the monastery, their goal is to gain access to the holy power source's control circuit and trigger a process that, once started, cannot be stopped. In other words, to detonate the reactor, thus being themselves the cause of their much-touted final dawn.
Blasphemous insanity.
The Dark Beast's visor flashes and turns a bloody scarlet. A soft hum of some activating systems is heard from under his robe. Okay, let's ask some questions. Precisely, what were you doing in the monastery?
I arrived here with an escort squad, only to lose it in our very first open skirmish. The monastery is swarming with heretics. The soldiers I requisitioned from the governor fell in battle, bled to death, or deserted. I had to make do with catching and forcefully interrogating individual rebels. It is from them that I learned what I relayed to you just now.
Point to the corpse. What did you do to him?
I convinced him to cooperate. I can influence living bodies, and I find that the interrogated are much more eager to share information once the blood starts to boil in their veins.
Okay, so he won't come to the ship with us, so I can help you with our order. Let us join forces.
Thank you. Regrettably, the governor's people showed themselves to be unprepared for the perils of this place. And extracting blade shards from a person's stomach is beyond my powers. I hope that a rogue trader's retinue will prove more capable than a group of soldiers fresh off the base. I am positive that not all of the electro-priests within these walls have perished. The heretics spoke of shadows emerging from side alleys to make short work of the cultists invading their abode. I surmise that the entrance to their hiding place is somewhere in the hall, near a machine known as the Circular Cogitator. I imagine it's one of the local sacred relics which the electro-priests treat with special piety.
So, yeah, no, we want Cassie in our party. Heinrix being close combat fighter, we will take Abelard out, pull Cassie back in. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Abelard went back to the ship. Let us collect the body glove. We don't need the auto gun. Collect. And we need to level up Heinrix. He's at quite a high level, because, well, We just recruited him last. And we have quite a few ranks to give to him. So this will take a hot minute. We will start with thick skin, so that he gains extra damage deflection and parry chance. It was armor, right? Yes. And then we are gonna improve his agility. He will be our quick fighter. Running in, dealing damage. Next, due to him being a Sanctic Psyker, we will give him Shield of the Emperor, which will grant quite a lot of extra armor to the whole party, which is rather nice. Then here he will gonna go for athletics because we have gotten rid of Abelard just now, so we need another athletics monkey. Still agility, and this time we are gonna go for more psychic abilities, and specifically Sanctic Psyker abilities. So where is it? Not Pulse of Life, Savage Vitality, no. Where is it? Sanctified Slayer, nope, Psalms of Heroes. The Psyker Psy rating is increased by +1 until the end of combat every time an ally uses Heroic Act. This is rather great. His Psy rating will shoot into the sky when we use this, with this extra ability, due to us using quite a lot of heroic actions during combat. Now, again, athletics for Abelard is gone. And at this point, we want to get a rigorous training. Where is it? Rigorous training. Did I miss it here? No, that's ramming speed. Rigorous training, yes. The warrior becomes incredibly deft. Charge and slash do not end the warrior's movement and grant how much? Agility bonus, right, so 14% dodge for 1 round after use. Good, because he will charge quite a lot. Then we want to go for I think this the third upgrade here. For I'm lying, for the second one, extra movement points with kills. Now, what do we want to do here? Here we want to go for ramming speed, so we will increase his charge distance. He will be our charger. So we'll need to swap the boots. Abelard, we gave Abelard. Abelard's not going to be our charger. Heinrix will be. Now, as we have maxed out the agility for Heinrix, we can now up his weapon skill. Because his Sanctic powers scale only with his Psy rating and Resolve, we don't need to improve his willpower that much. But he has 45 willpower, so he could use Adira's Body Glove for extra dodge bonus. Now, let's see. Now, we want to pick up the Sworn Enemy. And Psy rating 1. More Psy rating, more better for him due to his Sanctic powers. Then we continue with weapons skill, so he can hit his opponents more. And Lore Xenos, because he starts with extra Lore Xenos when he joins the party. Now... we are going for Impetus. Yes, the damage dealt by charge is increased by toughness bonus plus strength bonus when the ability is used from a distance of 5 or more cells. So we want him at the start of battle to charge in, deal the extra damage, and then we can do other things. So Impetus. And here, still Raw Xenos. There. That's Heinrix all leveled up. Now, let's see about his gear. Heinrix van Calox. Yeah, we can definitely give him at least the normal body glove because we want him to dodge. This armor, what he currently has, lowers his dodge rating by 0.75. So if we give him the armored body glove instead, 80% dodge. There we go. Would this be better? No, it has less armor rating, though it gives extra agility. Maybe? I don't think 5% extra dodge is offsetting the 10% loss to the armor rating. So no, the body glove is better. Regarding weapons, so he has his Biomancer staff. Siphon Life, I don't really like it, but well. We will leave him with his Force Sword, but we can give him a better auto pistol. Ripper auto pistol is better than what he currently has. And we can get rid of this junk. Go away. There, back to the inventory. And our friend... Oh, a glitch with the cape. Cape glitch. We have given him the armor. Regarding... Yes, we can give him a saturated cape. So that burning, toxic, bleeding effects are removed when he uses Endure. Because he does have Endure for him being a warrior. He won't be using that many ranged attacks, so no point in that. But we can give him Deck Officer's Helm for extra armor, due to him tanking. So at the start he will have already 30% armor and 80% dodge. And that is all I want to give him from our accessories at the moment. And here, incendiary grenades are always good. Fire grenades and some frag grenades as well. Yeah, this is it. And with this, as we have received our new party member, we will end the episode. Thank you for watching. This has been Team Streaming Activity. See you next time. Bye.